Good morning, good morning. I'm just in here setting up for work. Thank you in the name of Jesus, I can still say that I have a job. Again, prayers going out to those families that's been affected and to those many, many workers that have lost their jobs. Prayers go out to you. And I never take this blessing for granted, because I could be working today and not working tomorrow. So put that out there. There are clips of some video that I'm going to share with you right after this. So stay tuned for the stitch, as they called it. But when I watched those videos, I thought about this month. You know, the month that was scratched off the map, Black History Month. And I've been one that I didn't really always push for the Black History Month. And I'll tell you why. I didn't push for it because I thought there was history being made every day. And rather than wanting to continuously hear about the struggles of the past, to watch the movies of, you know, black folks being hosed down with water hose and dogs sicked on them, or them hanging from trees, or being chained, or being whooped, or sleeping out in fields, or instead of wanting to review that each year, to me, that was punishment within itself, because it was like we were constantly being stuck and idolized in a past, right? Nothing was never talked about what's going on now. Who's been trendsetters? Who's been fire starters? Who's been making a wave now? Okay? We know who done made the light bulb. Okay? We know who was reading and who was a famous portrait. Who did the marches? Who had a dream? Who was a militant? Who wasn't? We get it. And with all that history, because that's why it was called Black History Month, I felt like you only wanted to realize or recognize me for the history of what black people went through, and not for the present that we're making right now in strides as black Americans that have changed from that, right? Because you can't tell me I can't go in a certain restaurant right now and think I got fear because you telling me that. You can't scare me because you marching down the street with a flag and a ski mask or a hood on, and I'm a shiver and run into the house. Because I'm one of them you fuck arounds you find out. And I ain't got to throw the hat in the air. You know what I mean? So I never been big about, oh, y'all know it's going to cut me off when it get good. But anyway, I never really been big about promoting black history, because it's good to know where you come from, right? You know, hell, half y'all don't even go to family reunions, so you don't even know who your great was, but you rather sit in a classroom and hear about somebody hanging from a tree, or you rather sit in a classroom and hear about free labor, right? So I never really been big about that. So by him saying, oh, I'm gonna do away with, you know, Black History Month and we won't celebrate that's fine. Because what you can't take is the knowledge that people instill in their children in their homes. So if you let somebody know something stupid affected you, they're going to keep stupidity up, in other words, right? So you didn't hear a lot of people jumping on them platforms saying, oh my God, he's taking Black History Month. We didn't give a damn about that. Hell, we didn't get off. We didn't get no reward for that. We didn't get no 40 acres and a mule for that. Didn't really care. Right? What is affecting is the changes that are around us. And this is what I'm trying to say to other cultures, right? You're on here and you whining about the very thing that black people has went through, and we still here. We're trying to tell y'all need to squabble up. Or was Kendra Lamar right? They not like us. Listen. We know what you're going through when you're hiding and you don't want to be shipped or flown somewhere else. We went through that. Okay? We know what it's like when you're about to lose your home and your land. Still waiting on 40 acres and a mule. We'll get that. We know what it's like when you think you're about to lose your SNAP benefits. This is why groups like Masons and Black Panthers was formed to help supply and take care of your community. Welfare, and we've been saying this forever in the Black community, welfare is a crutch that the government gave the community to keep you dependent upon them. They didn't want you to have a father in the home. That was the only way you was going to be approved for some food stamps and some housing. And half that housing looked like a jail block. Concrete floors, concrete walls, infested with some type of critters. But you was okay with that because you was able to sit on your ass. And it wasn't just the Black people. It was anybody that accepted that crutch. And now that they're taking those benefits, you're losing your mind. Because but hell, coming from a person that worked in the education system at a Title I school, hell, we've been asking for funding for certain programs forever and never got it. So I don't think the schools in the hood going to be affected at all. I mean, it went so bad to where they took the books out the school. So it was just whatever the teacher came up with. So for that lady that's talking about, I'm about to let teachers go, welcome to Title I schools. We had it already. Welcome to the hood. Okay? So again, some of this stuff that people crying about in honor of Black History Month, we squabbled up and we still here. I'm going to need America to squabble up and overcome this because there is power. There was power in your vote and there's power in your voice. Now, I'm not going to say start breaking in those stores and robbing for Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all that. But I tell you what, y'all saw all them people came together for George Floyd. Worlds, continents, other countries, everybody was coming together. Let me tell you something. When everybody stand as one, for real as one, you can make changes. And around the world is feeling some type of sympathy and empathy for what's going on here. But I don't want no group to think they untouchable. But don't be getting mad at us Black folk now. Because we've been going through it for a while. We just sitting back trying to see, wait a minute now. So now y'all get to feel the history that y'all help us celebrate every year. Now it's happening now. Y'all get to see somebody finna take your land and ship your people, separate you from your families. Well, that's in honor of Black History Month. So he made sure in February he let everybody feel a piece of history. You get to see, we was told in history how families were separated and fathers were sent here and mothers were sent there and kids were sent there, and how people lost their land and they could barely eat. They were poor. Well, welcome to Black History Month. Trump is letting everybody get a feel of what that is. No more movies for us to watch. He's letting you see it live in American reality TV. I'm just saying. And again, I'm coming in hearts and love. It's just my opinion. You can comment what you're thinking about. But that's just my little chit chat for the morning while I get ready for work. And again, I thank God that I'm still able to wake up and get ready for work. I hope all of you watching is safe and able to go to work. And if not, you have some form of income to just hold you over. Help is on the way. Believe me when I said help is on the way. We just got to know how to stand up as one. And yeah, that's just my thought for Wednesday. What's on y'all mind? Coming back, let's talk about something. I'm going to go live because people been asking me. Because you decided to stay uneducated and not work. So half of you don't have any computer skills, any office skills, any warehouse skills, any trade. Because you decided that if I go get a job or I go to school, I can't get these free benefits. Well, now the benefits gone or about to go. And now he's requiring that you at least work, 30 hours a week? Well, hell, who gonna hire you with no skills and you ain't worked since you've been out of school? Now, some people use the system and they went to school and they got out for the system. But some of y'all just said, oh, it's too easy to stay home. Well, now it's getting hard to stay home. And you're mad and you're blaming Trump. Now, for that, I can't let you blame him on that one. Because really, that's yourself. Self-development is up to you. He didn't prevent you from going out and getting a trade or getting a job. That's a decision you made. So now you get mad that SNAP benefits getting taken away. That's on you. Because hell, half of us that have worked all our life wish we could be up in the store with 3 and 4 baskets of food. We the ones complaining about how high groceries are. Y'all ain't, because you ain't paying for them. So for that, the welfare system needs to have a reality check. So for the little lady that's crying about the SNAP benefits, I couldn't really get remorseful with that one because she looked pretty healthy. And she may have some issues going on. But from what I'm seeing, she could have went and got a job and bought some groceries. So, and there's a lot of healthy Americans just sitting up doing nothing, especially a lot of youth. It's too easy to sit up and do nothing. So I do agree the welfare system needs to be revamped some kind of way. I think if you are disabled or a senior citizen, you're the only person should be getting it. I think after you have a kid, if you're on a leave of absence, you should get it during your leave of absence time. That's it. I don't think nobody 16, 17, 18 and up, because they didn't have a kid, should just automatically get assistance. I don't believe it, and I don't think so. You got senior citizens on Medicare barely able to pay for prescriptions, but you got youngsters sitting at home doing absolutely nothing all day but staying on social media. Doing nothing. Lurking. Or getting high. Nothing. So, yeah, he needs to redo that. I agree with the whole welfare system. To the guy that's talking about the farming, out of all the money that you did receive, you should have had enough to what you needed to do within those other administration time frames to get your farm what you needed and be making money. If you still at a loss, then that's a hobby. Ain't that what the IRS tell you? If you had a business for so many years and it ain't made no money, it's a hobby. So find something else to do. To the educators, I feel bad about the funding.
Somebody tell me they're lying right now because what the do you mean that I'm not going to get my SNAP benefits? What the do you mean?
We are possibly going to lose our farm if NRCS doesn't hold up their contract with us on the EQIP program. Because of the executive orders, there's a pause or a freeze on the funding, and they're not able to pay out on the stuff that we completed or anything going forward.
Beyond betrayal. They used us during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party. They actually told us that it was not going to touch the documented people.
I mean, you're an educator. You didn't vote for Trump eliminating federal funds.
No, I did not vote for that. I do not think that's what the voters want. If we have federal cuts, then that's going to mean bigger classroom sizes. I would lose teachers, first and foremost. It's devastating.
I'm finna get off this thing. I'm tired of cutting me off. But anyway, I'm going to go live later on and we could talk about this. I'm finna get on started. But go ahead and watch the videos I promised y'all. And then comment your thoughts. What do you think? Because some of y'all may agree with a lot of things he signed. And hey, I'm okay with that. And y'all know I like to engage. But let me get on started on working. And y'all watch the videos that I've been talking about. And let me know what you think. All right. Peace and love on this good Wednesday. Stay blessed.